Hi, subscribers. Welcome back. Okay, so, this is a really good video. You guys are going to like this. I'm so excited to deliver this video to you guys this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, if you pay close attention, you'll see you're always getting the appetizer before the main entree. What I mean by that is, ladies and gentlemen, God will show you previews of meeting places where He will bless you later. For example, before I got the car, I went to um I was looking for car dealerships, and I never forget. I called my friend because he had a car, and I asked him. I said, "Well, where'd you get your car from?" And he mentioned that same car dealership that I had looked for. There was one that was in particular that stood out to me. So I was like, "Oh my gosh, wow! Thank you so much. I'm going to really check them out because I was surfing on the internet and I seen them, and you just brought them up again. So that's got to be confirmation that may be the place I need to go." So I caught a lift to and now it wasn't that day, but maybe it was my next payday, and I caught a lift to that um particular car place. When I went to that car place, there was an individual that I spoke to, really sweet lady. I spoke to her, and she was like, "Do you have this amount of money?" And I was like, "No," and she was hitting me with the bare minimum. Like, do you have like $800? I was like, no, I only got like five. She's like, oh. I was like, yeah, and I was talking about like, you have to get insurance and stuff. She's like, yeah. She's like, but yeah, it's probably just like best if you just come back really, you know what I'm saying, when you get up some money. Left from there disappointed, ladies and gentlemen, but I still managed to make it home through the Ubers and Lyfts and do everything I had to do. Then all of a sudden, but I always kept their business card, and I always just kept them written down because I was like, okay, one day, one day, one day. And on a day that I did not even expect, before you knew it, I was where I was originally going to go was walk up to Publix, and I was, money orders and paying my rent through the Ubers and the Lyfts and all that. And before you know it, I don't know why, the thought came to my head, and I'm calling back this place that I visited weeks ago, and the same woman is on the phone with me. I didn't even know it was her. I thought it was someone else. And before you know it, I'm catching a lift to go back to that place just because I took a chance, ladies and gentlemen, just because I stepped out on inspired action. Just because, like I told you guys, it might be a BMW you want. You don't have enough money to get it, but still go test drive it anyway. And have it in your mind that when you get it, how you going to do, and this and this and that. So I went back to that place, and ladies and gentlemen, I found myself at the same place in the same weather condition because it was hot like it was the first time I arrived there. Same similar familiar surroundings. Filling out an application now because I'm getting ready to drive this car off the lot. And let me tell you something, God will let you have fun in the midst of your blessing that's getting ready to be bestowed on you. Because before you know it, I got to test drive this one car, then I got to test drive this other car. Then finally, I got to test drive another car, and I'm just riding and having my little fun. And then after that, she was like, okay, so, for us to proceed on okay, we're going to go ahead. This is the amount that you're required. Do you think you have this amount? And I said, yeah. And she said, okay, well, yeah, you could just use the car to go to the bank. Now, my bank is way on the south side of my city. Got in the car, I'm just joyriding, having a good time, able to just kick back, relax. And you know what? What I would tell you guys is, it was no different from, how like some people be like so super happy, like, oh my gosh, I was happy to have transportation. But God sustained me so well going through not having transportation that me having transportation, it didn't really, I mean, it made a bigger deal because it made it easier on my life, but it ain't like, it's not like it was something that I was just like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I mean, I was thanking them, but it wasn't like, it was an easy transition. Let's put it that way. You know why, ladies and gentlemen? Because in the midst of you going through things, God will not have you lacking anything, ladies and gentlemen. In the midst of me not having cars, God still made it where I was able to get from point A to point B. That I was able to get a better job. That I was able to make money. God will bless you. And even in the midst of you going through your situation, having to build yourself up, still be blessed in that process, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you guys, for real. And then he say, now I'm going to bestow the ultimate blessing on you. Here's a car. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, when God bring me to things, and this is the truth, and I have to keep it real, I owe it all to him. Whenever he bring me different things, the things that he bring is always set in stone for me to keep. Like, for example, my apartment. I was like, God, you brought me this apartment. There was times that I would be late, sometimes here and there. But ultimately, it's my apartment. He's going to always make a way for me to pay for it because this is yours. Avis, I said, this is yours. This is you. Now, I'm not going to talk too quick, but I have the car with me, right? And he said that I said, this car is yours. I'm going to keep it running. I'm going to keep it like this. If anything ever happened to it, like, maybe it might have an engine breakdown, I'm going to help you with the money to get it because this car is yours. I blessed you with it. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times we waste too much time worrying about how we're going to maintain that blessing that God has given to us. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. He's always going to make a way. I just ate like some really acidic and whatever. But he's always going to make a way. He's always going to make a way. He will show you previews of meeting places where he will bless you later. I did not know I was going to be back at the same car dealership, standing in the same area of the car dealership, talking to the same person at the car dealership, and actually leaving out of that car dealership with the car. It's the same thing, ladies and gentlemen. God will take you to go look at your new house. He will take you to go preview your new house. And before you know it, it took a month, it took 2 months, bam, now you're going back to that place because you're getting ready to move in that house, ladies and gentlemen. Do you get what I'm saying here? God will have you look at, it could be something simple. A blouse that you wanted, a shirt that you wanted, an outfit that you wanted. It was very, very expensive. And before you know it, you went to the mall the next day, but you weren't going in that particular clothing store, but you walked past it and you got to see that outfit. And before you know it, you went going to the mall because you had to go back and exchange what you bought from this other store. But guess what? You didn't even realize that some money was getting ready to hit your bank out the blue, or you was fixing to scratch that scratch off that you brought from the store on your way up to the mall. And now you've got $500 just like that. Now you can purchase that outfit and have some change left, ladies and gentlemen. These are God working mysterious ways, and he bestowed gifts, and he's always watching out and looking out for his chosen ones, ladies and gentlemen. They can't deal with us. That's why they plot talk about us behind our backs, ladies and gentlemen. All we be wanting is everything to be okay. But it can't be okay, ladies and gentlemen, because it's the people that's in the environment that make it toxic. It's the people. See what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't like a lot of people around me and up in. Like, for example, here I am at my apartment. Peace, 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 peace. It's peace in my room. It's peace in my living room. It's peace in my kitchen. It's peace in my bathroom. But think in your head of the people that you allow to come in the vicinity of your place. They over here. They over there. They over here. You can hear their voices. It be so loud because it's like, damn. But before they were there, it was so peaceful. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to get your peace back. Peace is due to you, ladies and gentlemen. And it's up to you if you allow people to take that away from you. He will I'm telling you, he'll give you previews of meeting places where you will come back and be blessed in those places, ladies and gentlemen. He could be giving you a preview, be showing you this is what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And the way he got my job set up, like I'd be like, thank you, God. He got it set up that I don't even have to be at the new job that I'm at, but I like being there. But he got it set up that, okay, Avis, and if worst case scenario, this was to go wrong, you don't even have to be here. You can go to a whole nother job. Because now you have the ball in your court. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're going through things, I keep telling you guys, you have to go through hell sometimes to get to heaven. Don't be afraid to leave that narcissist who you're living with, you've been living with for years, and you scared that, oh my gosh, but when I leave him, I may have to go to a shelter. It don't matter. Because you're going to go to that shelter, and you best to believe, slowly but surely, before you know it, you're moving into your brand new house. And it's even bigger and better than the narcissist. I'm telling you. Pay close attention, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, don't be afraid. I'm going to let you guys go because I do have time is moving by really, really fast. It's already 11, geez, and I go to work at 2. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. But remember what I said, and I'll see you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Stay blessed, and until next time, my friends. Bye-bye.